back. Well, inside the White House, outrage is growing over reported fake news that may be coming from their own staff.
Yep, Team Trump now more determined than ever to plug the leaks, which officials say put our national security at risk and even might be borderline treasonous, exclamation point, close quotes.
Here to weigh in is Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano.
I am laughing because Brian Kilmeade is the only person in America that can use the word treasonous and make you laugh.
Thank you.
That's a great
Thank you very much. Benedict Arnold's family, feel better about yourself.
I'm glad you're laughing because they're not laughing at the White House.
No, it's a serious... So there's two categories of leaks. One is, and the Wall Street Journal wrote about this last week, my own FoxNews.com op-ed was about it last week, where members of the intelligence community selectively reveal and selectively conceal what they know in order to manipulate the president. Now, they have done that several times with this president, the most serious of which was when they revealed what they heard General Flynn saying to the Russian ambassador. Under the law, they have the right to listen to the Russian ambassador. Under the law, that's active intelligence. Under the law, they can't reveal what an American says to him, but yet they did, to separate Donald Trump from a person I believe is an American hero, who knew he was being listened to, but thought the listeners would be patriotic, and they were not. So that's one category.
And how serious is that?
That's a felony. That's extremely serious.
Jail time?
Absolutely. You're talking about 10 years. That did not come, I don't believe, from in the White House. That came from somewhere in the intelligence community. There are 60,000 domestic spies in the NSA. Some military, some civilian, most civilian contractors. There's only about 100 who would have had access to that. So it's not an impossible task. I'm going like this because they compartmentalize it. It's not an impossible task to figure that out.
Are they going about it the right way, though?
We don't know how they're going about it because they haven't told us. The other leak, the other series of leaks, is when someone in the White House tells a friend in the press information that the president doesn't want out there. That's what Sean Spicer was looking for, and there are problems with that. So if Fox comes along, our bosses say, hey, Ducey, we want your cell phone. Well, it's Fox's cell phone. You use it for your business.
No expectation of privacy.
No expectation of privacy. They can take it and look at it. But if our bosses were the government is restrained by the Fourth Amendment. And the Fourth Amendment said they need a warrant to look at that. I don't know what Sean Spicer knew or what he did before he collected the phones, because they didn't leak all that.
So he violated the law in doing that?
He might have. It would depend upon what basis he had, legal basis he had for doing it.
They had the White House counsel right there with him. But apparently, in addition to your White House phone, if you had your own personal phone, you had to put it on the table, too. That's your personal phone.
Clearly they don't have the authority to invade unless they had a warrant. Again, we don't know.
So then what's the answer?
But
How
I don't blame Donald Trump. He is rightfully angry about this stuff going on. So here he is saying the press is bad because they rely on anonymous sources and they don't tell me who's saying bad stuff about me, and the leaks have to stop. And then his own people in the White House are leaking information, which fundamentally undermines the way he wants to run the government. So he has every right to try and find out who these people are.
So what else can he do then, Judge? Because you're saying what Sean Spicer did, you're not sure if that is within the realms of the law.
There's a lot we don't know.
We don't know.
They probably signed an agreement before they began working that they would not leak anything to the press. The violation of that agreement is some sort of, it gives the government some sort of action against them. They may very well, when they signed the agreement, have given up their right to privacy, which is why they had to surrender their phones.
I mean, I understand.
But this is very dramatic to collect the phones like this.
Yeah. All right. He's entitled to have a team he can trust.
He absolutely is entitled to have a team he can trust, and Sean Spicer's entitled to have a team he can trust.
Judge, this will continue.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I trust the judge because I've given him 5 or 6 secrets. None of them leaked out. I appreciate it, Judge. I can definitely trust you.
If 3 people can keep a secret, if 2 of them are dead.
I think I just took a bad turn.